Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar and talkSPORT. Jamie O'Hara, him over there, Jason Cundy. Has anyone seen Trent? Has anyone seen Bellingham? You ever win Arsenal through to the semi-finals of the Champions League after another absolute ball fest. Doesn't stop there because they have Simeone's Atletico Madrid next. Arsenal fans just aren't clicking at the minute, but you've won tonight. You're a bit concerned. Not scoring goals. Gyökeres poor again. Jeez. Elsewhere, Real Madrid, they've been knocked out by Bayern Munich. 2 late goals from Diaz and Elise. Liverpool fans, you would have won the league if you had a player like Diaz go. Get involved in the show. Loads to talk about. Arsenal fans, semi-finals, here you come. But what a stinkfest. 03 717 22 33 44. Whoa! Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How are you?
That was,
You all right?
I'm great. I'm good. Just waking up really from.
A bit gutted.
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted.
Yeah, a bit gutted.
I'm a bit gutted.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping for something to come from the game. I was hoping for a bit of drama. But jeez. Honestly, I've
Okay, so
preferred to watch paint dry.
yeah. Okay.
Boring.
So we are at the stage of the season that actually performances are less important than results. But they still have to matter because there is definitely a pattern emerging with Arsenal at the moment where tonight they've done enough. Sporting I never felt they had the quality to really hurt Arsenal. 1 or 2 moments, but largely over 2 legs, Arsenal kept them arm's length. If I was a Gooner, what would concern me is that we actually didn't look like hurting them either.
Yeah.
That would concern me a bit, and that 1-0 advantage with that Kai Havertz scored really late on gave them the cushion to go into this game and play like that. And in the end, Arsenal they're too good at doing all of the things that Sporting can't hurt them with. Defensively, set pieces, going down, getting cheap free kicks, doing the good things towards the end, holding onto the ball. Sporting ran out of ideas. Look. Well done, Gooners. That's the most important thing to get through the semi-final.
Yeah, I know, but jeez,
Yeah, but who cares?
No, I get it. I get all that. Arsenal fans going to come and who cares? We're through the semi-final. I get it, right? But you come if that was Real Madrid tonight or Bayern Munich or PSG, they're gone. They're going out.
Yeah, they are.
They're going out because Sporting Lisbon weren't good enough. It was simple as that. They just didn't have enough.
No.
They had nice little passes here and there, and they make things happen in the middle of the third. When he got to the final third, they just didn't have the players. They did not have the star quality in the team to hurt Arsenal. And Arsenal were there to get hurt. They really were. They were rubbish, Arsenal. Rubbish.
But they didn't have to be great. And
they didn't have to be great, but they're going to have to be great eventually. If they want to win trophies, they're going to have to be great. They've got to be great on Sunday against Man City, and they've got to be great against Atletico Madrid. And I don't know if they are.
No, I share, if I was a Gooner, I would share that concern because they've done it. They had enough tonight, had enough last week, and the last 3 results domestically obviously haven't gone their way. I think you can probably park the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I think you can park that. What you can't park is Bournemouth at the weekend. You can't pretend that didn't happen. You can get beaten in the cup final by City, and you go out and under strength against what is a very good Southampton side. Tonight, they had enough about them to get over the line to ensure they get to the semi-final. And that is the most important thing. However, if they play like that for the rest of the season, they ain't winning nothing. I'm telling you that. They need to be better. They need to have they've lost a cutting edge up top. They've lost there's a sharpness on set pieces. There's something that isn't quite right. Defensively, they're still actually very good.
Yeah.
But there's a real point. They used to have a pointed attack. There used to be something about Arsenal that could create chances or create moments that look like they may lead to chances. They look like they've dried up now. I've seen signs. I've seen worrying signs.
Worrying signs?
I've seen a few worrying signs about Arsenal.
Not encouraging signs.
Not encouraging signs. Defensively, Arsenal have always been excellent.
Yeah.
What I'd leave tonight saying, never under real pressure, but at 1-0 the game's never cooked. I would come away from there. If Arsenal do not improve up the other end of the pitch and become more creative and more ruthless, I think they are in for a nasty shock.
Yeah.
That has got to change. That can't carry on because they're up. I have over 2 legs. I think they're probably going to be too good for Atleti. I don't know.
On what?
I don't.
On what
I
showing?
don't. But I tell you what, they're definitely not. They ain't better than Bayern, and they ain't better than PSG. I'll tell you that for nothing. Because Bayern and PSG will score goals, and you can't just play like that and hope to get away with it. Get away with it. Just keep things tight at the back. You need to be creative. And they're players at the top end. Look, things can change. There's a long time between now and the end of the season. We'll find out against City at the weekend, but they're just doing enough. Just enough.
Yeah. Let's go to Gary. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Gary.
All right, Gaz.
You all right, mate?
How are you, Gal?
I am flying. We are the only English team in the semi-finals again, flying the flag. So all of you lot have got to get behind us. Get behind us. We're on the way.
What do you mean?
You're the only, by the way, the only top side
Yeah.
considered not to win the Champions League ever.
Yeah.
So,
And same again last year. The only team to get to the semi-finals. We're here again. We're that little thing that just keeps buzzing around.
Gary,
Gonna get
Gary,
Yes.
show us your semi-final medal.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What are you on about?
Well, it's true. You don't get nothing for the semi-final, do you?
Why are you
What you
boasting
got?
about
we're,
that?
We're there. Where are you?
Well, listen,
We're
we're
there again.
Yeah.
Flying the flag. The whole of England, the Scousers, everyone, they got to get behind us.
No one's getting behind Arsenal, apart from Arsenal.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You're jealous.
I mean, listen, fair play to you. You're in the semi-final. All right, give you that.
Oh, fair play. Fair play.
No,
Thank
fair
you.
play. Well done. You ain't done
Yeah.
nothing yet. You ain't
Oh,
done
here
nothing.
we go. Boring, Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Here we go. It's brilliant. Steaua Bucharest won it years ago. We're on the way. We're doing it.
I don't know where to go with that.
No,
Yeah.
Gaz.
Hello? Yeah,
Gaz.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
Gaz,
you. Both
listen.
of you. Where are you?
Well, Gaz, listen.
Yeah.
You know I'm a Chelsea
Don't
fan,
call me
right?
Gaz. Yeah.
Gaz, you know I'm a Chelsea fan, yeah?
Oh, obviously.
Well, we won 2 of those bad boys.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
£1 billion now.
no,
£1 billion.
and we're Club World Champions. It's about winning,
Okay,
Gaz.
what about your other fella? What about your best mate next
It's
year?
a- Gaz,
going down.
Gaz,
Europa League champions.
You're talking to me now, Gaz.
Won something last year.
Gaz,
You didn't.
Gaz, you can't,
Yeah.
nothing, you get nothing for getting to a semi-final or a final, mate. You've got to win it.
We're there. We're getting there.